Hello and welcome. My name is David Novello. Today we're going to be talking about why choose capital management, what sets us apart from all the other companies out there. Now, I believe that you're going to find this video extremely helpful and very informative. As always, my contact information is at the end of this video, so if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Now, without further delay, let's get started. So why choose capital management? Well, for me, the answer is real simple. Honesty, integrity, and service, all at a very competitive price. Nowadays, property management is not about one or two services. It's a comprehensive range of services that, when we combine them, allows us to manage your property effectively. Now, not every property is the same. Every property is unique, and every investor's goal for their property is just as unique as well. That's the primary reason why we customize everything that we do. Capital management provides single-family, multifamily, and commercial residential real estate solutions for owners and investors, with a broad scope of services including acquisition, disposition, rehabilitation, and property management services tailored to meet the individual project needs. Since we tailor our services to the client's or project-specific needs, our services vary. But let's talk about what I feel the advantages of using capital management are, as there are several things that really differentiate us from our competitors. For me, these 6 things really distinguish us from the rest. First off, we're the only company that does video advertising as standard practice, and probably more importantly, at no additional charge. When appropriate, we create a marketing video that showcases the client's property. Combine that with our other forms of advertising, all driving traffic to those videos, and it just makes our advertising that much more effective. Secondly, we're the only company that documents a property's condition upon move-in and move-out with not only a written report and digital pictures, but, you guessed it, these videos. Now, these videos are nothing like our advertising videos. These videos are strictly done to document every square inch of a property. They're incredibly boring to watch, but incredibly important all at the same time. If there's ever a dispute over condition, we can always go back to the original video to see if the item in question was there or if it wasn't. It makes disputes over condition a thing of the past. It's either there on the video or it's not. It makes arguments over condition, which is one of the most common lawsuits, mute. It just makes them disappear. Thirdly, with the videos that we take, we can post them online so the owners can see them. Now, this is huge for the out-of-town owners that haven't seen their properties in a long time. In another video, I spoke about a sailor that was traveling the world, and he was able to check the status of his property throughout his journey every single time he came into port. We have owners all over the world, and this ability has enabled them to see their properties throughout a tenancy. We also have, well, let me put it this way. We are the only company, or one of the only companies, that reports collection accounts to the credit bureaus. If a tenant has a balance with us, or if we have to evict them, it shows up on their credit report. Judgments, equally, we also report them as well. Now, communication. This sounds simple, but you really don't know how many people I talk to, almost on a daily basis, that when I ask them, what's going on with your property, they don't know. They have no clue. I have seen this with properties of all sizes, from condos to apartment buildings. And matter of fact, it's actually very scary when we start talking about $1 million project and the owner has no idea how this property has been run in the past and how it's currently running. lack of communication is the primary factor when a major problem arises. With us, the primary goal is to let owners have a constant access to their account so they know exactly what's happening. Now, not all owners want to know exactly what's happening, and believe me, that's fine, but it's the ability to have that information 24/7 that is key. It's the difference between being informed and being left out in the dark. Now, this one might sound small, but it's a very keen distinction. All of my employees are licensed by the state of California. If you don't think this is a major difference, it really is. It's scary to see how many companies are out there managing real estate that are not properly licensed. Especially when you consider that the primary purpose of a property manager is to protect a couple $100,000, if not a $1 million or multi-million-dollar investment. Then take into account that you are trusting a non-licensed individual to keep you, as the owner, out of litigation. Now, let's take a little pause here. A word to the wise and then everyone else out there. At minimum, if you're going to hire a manager, take a few seconds, and it doesn't take long to check if a company is licensed or not. It's fast and it's easy. Just go on to the internet and look up California Department of Real Estate. DRE, I believe, is DRE.org, I believe, is the website. On there, you're going to see a little button that says check license status. Take a few extra seconds, make sure that the company that you're hiring is properly licensed. It's just that crucial. I really can't emphasize that one enough. So what else makes capital management different? Well, we never have any startup or upfront fees. There's never administration, advertising, or any other hidden costs for that matter. There's never a fee for inspections, photos, videos, or reports. I have complete owner anonymity. We never give out owner information to anyone without either owner consent or subpoena. Period, exclamation point. Our tenant placement is guaranteed for the term of the lease, or we replace that tenant at no additional cost. There's never any markups on any of our invoices, nor do we accept any rebates or kickbacks. Matter of fact, if we do receive a discount, it's always passed on to the owner, and the owner gets to see the original invoices. We don't charge until a tenant is placed. So if the property sits vacant, you're not being charged. It's a great incentive for us to get the property rented as fast as possible. Now, we use state-of-the-art technology. It allows us to manage, again, much more effectively and efficiently, such as 24/7 access to an owner's account online. Once a client, you'll be able to log into our system 24/7 to check the status of your property. Tenants also have a similar site that allows them to have access to report problems and the ability to pay their rent online. Now, monies are directly deposited into the owner's bank account within the same month, not 45 or 60 days later like some of my competitors. Now, if you have any questions about anything that I spoke about in today's show, please contact me. I would love the opportunity to talk with you and see what your needs are and how we can accommodate them. My contact information is coming up here shortly. Once again, I thank you for watching the show, and I look forward to talking with you in person.